Yo, what's up guys, DoomX here, and I'm back with a Buster Blader deck profile. So I made this deck back in Master Duel 3, like right before Master Duel 4, so I could not really play with this deck because Lynx just wrecked this deck. But now that we're in Master Duel 5, we don't have to worry about Lynx, so we can do the Buster Blader lock that you guys all know and love. Opponents really hate that lock though, but yeah, let's just get right into it. So first I'm playing the 3 copies of the original Buster Blader. So this card gains 500 attack for every dragon monster your opponent controls, which isn't that important. What's important is that you're playing 3 copies because you need it for the Buster Blader fusion. So yeah, you're playing 3 of that. And I'm playing 1 copy of the Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordsman. So when he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can equip that monster to him, and then you can send that monster that you equipped to destroy your opponent's monster that has the same attribute as the card that you had equipped on it. So yeah, that's pretty good. Next I'm playing is the 3 copies of the Buster Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman. So when he's normal summoned, you can search for a Destruction Sword card from your deck to your hand, and you can also tribute him to special summon a Buster Blader from your hand or graveyard to the field. Oh, and also he's a tuner, so you can make your Buster Dragons with him, or any synchro monster with him for that matter. Next I'm playing the 3 copies of the Dragon Buster of the Destruction Sword. So you guys all know what this card does. It's a domain lock for your opponent. You guys all know what it does because of Union Carrier. That's going to get this card banned, which really sucks. But yeah, he's also a tuner, so you can also do your synchro plays with him too. So yeah, that's it for the monsters. Now for the spells, I'm playing 3 copies of Super Polymerization. So this card is kind of cool because you can make 5 God Dragon with this card, and you can also make the Buster Blader fusion also with this card. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And also other random fusion monsters, I guess. You also play the 1 copy of the Destruction Swordsman fusion. This card also makes the Buster Blader fusion, so yeah, it's pretty good. Next I'm playing the 3 copies of Pot of Duality. Obviously just draw power for the deck. And I'm playing a lot of draw power because you want to draw into your combo pieces basically. So 1 copy of Into the Void, 1 copy of One Day of Peace, copy of Upstart Goblin, 2 copies of Desires. I'd probably cut this card because banishing your stuff is kind of bad, but we'll see how it goes. I haven't been able to test this deck, by the way, so yeah. And last drop power is Card Demise, which is the most broken drop power for the deck in my opinion. So that's it for the spells. Now for the traps. I'm playing 3 copies of the Prologue of the Destruction Swordsman. So this card lets you synchro summon using cards from your deck to make your Buster Dragon, so that's really good. So those materials get sent to the graveyard for your next card, which is the Destruction Sword's Memories. So this card lets you fuse from the graveyard by banishing it from the graveyard to fuse for your Buster Fusion monster, which is really good. So these cards let you pretty much go into your Buster lock, because you get your Buster Dragon and you get your Buster Blader fusion with this card. So yeah, that's pretty good. And these cards are searchable with the next card that I play is Triple Trap Trick. So I'm obviously playing Trap Trick because these cards let you go right into your Buster Blader lock really much more easier in my opinion. And I'm playing a lot more traps as well so that you can get more use out of Trap Trick. So I'm also playing 2 copies of the Destruction Sword Flash. I might bump this card up to 3 because I think it's a really good card. So basically when you control the Buster Blader fusion monster, you can pretty much banish all your opponent's monsters, so that's really good. So yeah, that's to that. And the next card I'm playing is 2 copies of Heavy Storm Duster. Since I'm playing Trap Trick, you might as well play back row removal with Heavy Storm Duster, so I think that's really good. Next I'm playing is 3 copies of Lost to Wind. You guys can probably play Infinite Impermanence in my opinion. I just don't have that card, so I can't play it. But I definitely would play it if I had it. And the last card in the main deck I'm playing is the one copy of Imperial Order. It just negates everything. It's just a really cheesy card in my opinion. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. Now I'll show you guys the extra deck. So for the extra deck, I'm playing 3 copies of Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. So this card negates dragon monsters and puts them in defense mode. And he inflicts piercing damage when he attacks defense position monsters, so that's really good. So this card works well with Buster Dragon, which I'll show you guys later. So I'm also playing 1 copy of 5 God Dragon, which I mentioned works really good with Super Polymerization since Buster Dragon makes every monster your opponent controls Dragon type, which is pretty good. And I'm also playing Starving Venom Fusion Dragon because I might as well play it because I'm playing Super Poly, as well as Predaplant Dracostaplia, just to get rid of your opponent's monsters, which is pretty good. For synchros, I'm of course playing the 2 copies of Buster Dragon. I think 2 is enough. I don't think you need to play 3 because you can cycle through them with Prologue. So yeah, that's that. He makes everything dragon, so yeah, it's really good. Next I'm playing is 1 copy of Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. So you can make this by synchroing your Buster Dragon, so yeah, pretty good. I'm also playing 1 copy of Beals. Beals is really good. A lot of decks still kind of can't get over this, which is kind of weird. So yeah, it's really good. And 1 copy of Void Ogre Dragon. This card negates spell and trap cards, so yeah, it's pretty good. And now for the links, I'm playing the new Protector Whoop of the Destruction Sword. I'm not really sure what this card does, honestly, but I'm just playing it because it is a Buster Blader card, I guess. Obviously, you guys can play whatever monsters you want in your extra deck. I'm just playing these cards because this is what I have. 1 copy of Nightmare Cerberus, destroys monsters. 1 copy of Nightmare Phoenix, destroys back row. And Boros Sword Dragon to round up for the extra deck. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more deck profiles like this. See you guys in the next video. Peace.